Most people struggle with nutrition because they're constantly guessing what works. There's so much conflicting advice out there. It's overwhelming, confusing, and exhausting. My name's Joey Rojan, and I've spent over the last decade coaching thousands of people in health and fitness. And what SANE Nutrition Level 1, the Foundations course, is bringing together all of the information you actually need to cut through all the misinformation out there and give you a simple science-backed framework so that way you can finally understand and make informed decisions. So that way you can take control of your nutrition and stop with the guesswork. My goal for you by the end of this course is for you to feel finally confident, in control, and capable when it comes to your nutrition. This is SANE Nutrition Level 1 Foundations. Let's get into it. Lesson 1, what is SANE nutrition? You already sleep, you already move, you already eat, and you already think. We're here to help you do that with intention. So that way your nutrition can finally work for you, not against you. My goal for you is to help you learn, not just listen. Learning means the same situation, different behavior. So for example, if you were to touch the stove when you were a kid, you learned that it was really hot really fast. So how many times do you need to touch the stove to know it's hot? Because you're going to be in the same situations and we need to change the behavior. That's how we know we're actually learning. We're not just taking information in and then not acting on it. Because if your behavior doesn't change, you didn't actually learn. What you'll walk away with by the end of this, a clear understanding of what actually matters in order of importance, the big 5, consistency, calories, macros, quality, and timing, as well as how your sleep and activity impact your nutrition, because they all work together. And then simple tools you can start using right away before you even finish the full course. To be clear, what this is, the information needed to make informed decisions, the why behind any sustainable diet, and a foundation for long-term results. The goal isn't to be in shape for a week. The goal is to continue to be in shape forever. What this is not, a diet fad, any kind of quick fix, and it's definitely not about being perfect. To start you off right there, there's no such thing as perfect, and you'll learn why as we go through this. The SANE nutrition hierarchy. So this is an order of importance of what matters most and what actually makes a difference when you're already being consistent. So at the bottom, you can see consistency. Above that is calorie balance. Above that is macros. Above that is food quality. And above that is timing. And they're in order for a reason. And we'll go down the rabbit holes on why each one is important and how it impacts you. And they'll answer questions like what being consistent actually means, how to understand calories, the full picture, not just one approach, what are macros and why they matter, settling the debate between good and bad foods, and then how often to eat. So we'll cover all of that across this full course. Each section will be its own pillar. So we got consistency first, then calorie balance, and macros, food quality, timing. And all I ask of you right now is that before we move on, I want you to take a minute and you're going to write down every question you can think about. Just give yourself like 5-10 minutes, just set a timer, and anything you can think of about nutrition or how it applies to you. Because my goal is by the end of this course, you'll be able to answer most, if not all, your questions. And if there's any questions that aren't answered, that's why I'm here, to try to better serve the questions that you have so that way you can have sustainable, lasting results instead of just be wondering and being pulled left and right from all the misinformation out there. So go ahead and take 5-10 minutes to do this, and we'll talk about it again at the end of the course.